Welcome back to Ben's Garage. It's been a while, hasn't it? We're on the old chugger boom today. I have put up a few teasers now. I have been having some problems. My Facebook account got shut down. Gone. Permanent. Disabled. Tina's got blocked as well. She managed to get hers back by doing the old selfie pictures, putting the ID on. I didn't get that option. We was flagged for fraud and deception. I have no idea. Seriously. We don't set out to defraud people or deceive people. Anyway, so that's why I've been away from social media for a while, trying to get my Facebook out, because obviously Ben's Garage page was all associated with my Facebook account. That's gone. But yeah, while I was on Facebook, I did put out, we had a package arrived all the way from Poland, from MP 4x4, the company that we got the roof rack from and the window covers. Today we're fitting something along the bottom here. Rock sliders, tree sliders, whatever you want to call them. Now, Mark at Overlanding Forward has a set fitted to his, and James from Dadulthood has a set fitted to his. They both got theirs from Land Rover Passion, and although they look very strong, very well made, it's box section, and my mind can't get on with that. It looks a bit too agricultural to me to be putting on the L322. You're just going to say, what a fucking twat. Anyway, so I've got these chrome tubes on here. I'm going to take those off. It's just a matter of 6 bolts, I think. You've got 2 coming that way, 1 that goes up. It's not a difficult job to fit them or take them off, so I'll do that. These will be up for sale at some point, so if anyone wants a really nice set of chrome tubes, never been crashed. The one downside is you're going to have to collect them from here. I am not shipping these anywhere, not even in France. So if you want them, you're going to have to call in, and I might even help you fit them. So yeah, they're coming off now, and we're going to stick these tree rock sliders on, which I think should be a fairly straightforward job. Comes with all the riv nuts, all the bolts, all the hardware. The one I watched James's video the other night fitting his, and he had a bit of a disaster because he had a bit of corrosion on his rear sill, and he had a repair done. Didn't look the best repairs, mate. Hope you didn't pay a lot for it. Anyway, that's besides the point. Obviously it's a repair and it's hidden behind a cover, so they've just slapped a patch on, haven't they? And bish bash boss, job is a good one. He was having a job getting it to fit where they put the new patch on. We shouldn't have any trouble. This is a 2010 car, but we're in France. The cars over here just don't seem to rust like they do in the UK. They do put stuff on the roads when it's cold, but it's not salt. And it doesn't seem to corrode the cars at all. So, right, I'm going to get these tubes off, and then we're going to get all the trims off. Let's just crack on with it, shall we? It's just a bolt up there, and 2 up there, and then the same here. Bolt there, and some up there. These are off. Oh, they're bigger than I thought they were. They don't look quite so big when they're on the car, but they're quite bloody chunky, really. And in a pinch, they would save your sill. They're not as strong as rock sliders, but yeah, they're a good way of collecting crap underneath your car. You see all that mud stuck to them. Anyway, I shall get them out of the way and we'll get the rest of this stuff off. It's all the way along the bottom of that this piece of trim. You got these things. I don't know if you can focus on that. You pull the middle out, pop the whole thing out. It's handy if you've got a tool like that. Not that one, it's the other one with the wider end on. But yeah, that sort of thing. Pop it in there. They come out. Now in theory, this is just popped in with clips, so I should be able to get hold of that now and pop it out. So let's have a quick look. sounded a bit frightening. One stuck in up there. Not a sign of any rust anywhere at the front. Let's get that shut, because we've got a bit of an issue here somewhere. Right, let me have a quick look at the back here. So this might annoy some of you UK viewers or viewers that live in countries where they salt the roads. I will bring you some close-ups of this sill. It's as solid as it was the day it was made. The paint's still on it. I'm going to give it a clean up. I'll just get some close-ups as we're talking, as I say, but it's solid front to back. It's still got all the protection in the back there, like the sponge and the foam and everything. This was a bit tricky. It's got some nice big bits of rubber in there. This is all factory, it's never been off. I broke a clip there, that one's bent. But I'm not going to use these again. So again, if somebody's looking for a, not mint, but a very good set of these, need a bit of a clean up, hit me up. You'll have to collect it, I'm not shipping it anywhere. But yeah. Now the next thing I'm going to say is on the Land Rover Passion rock sliders, you have to actually lever out the jacking points. On this one, it looks like you leave them in place and it goes round them. And I know they do. I've got the holes in for the high lift jacks on the Land Rover Passion ones. These ones don't. But you either like high lift jacks or you don't. I'm not particularly that enamoured with them, to be honest, but anyway, I'm gonna get this all cleaned up. I'll say we've had some close-ups of that. Then I'm gonna offer this up. We'll work out where the holes are, and then we've got to drill the holes out slightly bigger. So I'll come back. This is not gonna be a very detailed how-to, but if you want that sort of thing, pop over to James's channel. I'll link his video that he did in the description below. Obviously, that'll be below all the links to buy these. I can't remember how much they are. Hang on, I'll be right back with you. Just checked out their website on the phone. These are listed on their website. The tubular ones, they do a square version, which doesn't look anything like this. I didn't quite like the look of those, but I like the tubular ones. I've always liked the tubular ones. I think Pro Speed offered some tubular ones years ago, but they were quite expensive. But they sort of linked into all the under trays that were available as well at the time. Anyway, on MP 4x4's website, these are listed at €589. So a bloody good price. I don't know if it's tax on top of that, and then obviously, depending on where you are in the world, shipping, and then import duty. Obviously, Poland's in the EU, so shipping to France doesn't cost us any import tax. But if you're in the UK and you order a set, you're going to pay a bit of import duty on them, and obviously shipping. They're about 30 odd kilos each. Come on a little pallet. Yeah, well wrapped up, no damage on them. So anyway, I'm going to work out what holes I need to drill, and we're going to crack on basically. For this next part, you're going to riv nut tool with the appropriate end in it that fits the riv nuts that came with it. So we've got seven go across the top and 6 from underneath. So I've worked out where they're going on the top. So basically you put that on there, put it in the hole, do it, tighten it up. But we need to drill that out to accept the riv nut. So I have ordered a new set of Bosch. Don't know if they're going to be any good. They look fairly good. So we're looking at 10.5 to start with. I don't know what size that hole is, but 10.5 is about the same size as that riv nut. You watch, these won't fit in the bloody drill now. Oh, I think they might do. Oh no. Yeah, just. So, no, what have I done? Come on. Put it on slow speed. So it's the one right at the front, miss the next one, that one, that one, that one, and then 3 at the back. So I'm going to get those done. I'll just go through it with you, the first one, and then you get the gist after that. Right, I've got the drill on slow. See if the riv nut fits in it. All right, I'm gonna have to go one size bigger. Hopefully that'll fit in the drill. Nice sharp drill bits. Want to be for the price. They weren't that bad off Amazon. 25 euros, I think. All right, I think this is 11mm. I have got some stepper drills somewhere, but I don't really want to try those. But that's straight in there now. So, what we'll do... Perhaps shouldn't have done that. Right, there you go. Make sure that's on there nice and tight. Put that in there, give it a gentle squeeze, just screw it back in a little bit more. Another little squeeze and you'll feel it when it goes tight. So, slacken that off. And there you have a nice fixing. It's not dented the panel at all. It's just superb. So I'll get these other ones drilled, riv nutted up, and then I'll do underneath, and then we'll try and get it in place. Hopefully. All right, I'll be back with you in a bit. I've got the jack out here and a big lump of wood. I'm going to see if I can offer it up without that. I'll probably regret it, but it just might be easier. I might have to shout Tina and give her to just give me a quick hand, but I'll just see if I can get it up, get a couple of bolts in, and that should hold it, and we can get the rest in then. So, right, I just want to sort of lift it up into place. Will your end go up? What's stopping it from going up?
A piece of plastic or something. This.
Now, should it go? What side of it should that go?
I have no idea.
Will it pull out? Just get a couple of bolts.
Can I let it go?
Hang on. I'm going to get a couple in loose just to take the weight. You should be alright to let go now.
Okay.
So that's it, we've got one side on. We'll do the other side tomorrow, but you don't need to see that. Super strong. 6 bolts along the bottom, 7 across the top. I have had one whoopsie, one of the riv nuts didn't hold and I've just... It's on tight. It's not going anywhere. The door's shut nice, close up nice against the thing. As I say, the sills on this are absolutely bloody perfect. So all links will be in the description. Thanks again to Marek for sending these. And I'll leave you with a little bit of B-roll. Catch you in the next video. Bye for now.